Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to one more Tom Clancy Vision 2 video. So in today's video is going to be some tips and tricks, stuff that I almost made some mistakes and I do not want you guys to do the same too. It's just going to be some recommendations, some advices, what you should do better to gear up fast and efficient for this new patch and War Tier 5. So everybody's trying to get to that War Tier 5, right? But I seen a lot of people did a lot of mistakes and I almost did it too. So let's start with this. So the first thing, once you dropped in a War Tier 5, I would recommend just go for the vendors. First thing, go on the vendors, right? For example, in this vendor, he's gonna be selling this custom M870, which has that gear score of 474, right? Let's say you don't like shotguns. All right, that's fine. The thing is, I'm not trying to make you buy it for the shotgun. I'm trying to make you buy it for the gear score, right? So buy whatever the highest gear score that you see on the vendors that you do not have. For example, this shotgun will go very well because as soon as you start, you drop on War Tier 5, most likely you're gonna be 460, 450. So this one is gonna give you a boost. Buy that and have it on your inventory. Another vendor that you're gonna have a lot of high gear score stuff is gonna be the vendor from your clan. Come in here and look what he has. Mine has some 480s. That's the first thing actually that I bought from a vendor, was this holster, and now I have higher score than that, but I still have this holster because in general actually is a very good holster. So just look for stuff. You just want one piece of each part of your gears to have a higher score than the one that you have right now. So I would say buy this holster. There's two holsters in here, but only buy one, and then maybe buy these knee pads, and you get what you get what I mean. Just buy whatever higher score gear that you see on the vendors that you do not have. Once you buy them, put them on your inventory. Honestly, the way I did it, I would just equip everything of the highest score for once, at least one time, and then I will put back my gear and keep that highest score in your inventory. What is it gonna do, right? It's gonna boost your chance of getting higher gear score. So that's what it means, having a higher gear score in your inventory. Point number 2, which is gonna be, there's 3 dark zones. Look for the one that has this knife right here, and that knife means it's an occupied dark zone. That's where you want to go and farm, right? The occupied dark zone, the farms, it's a lot better than the normalized dark zone. Plus, the way the dark zone works now, you don't have to extract everything. A lot of the gears you can just straight up equip it and it goes right to your inventory. So that's a good thing. So even though you have to deal with rogues, don't worry, you're still gonna find a lot of gear that you do not have to extract. So that's a great thing about the occupied dark zone and dark zone in general. So go there and farm until you have around 485 and 490 gear score pieces. So farm, have that. Once you have all that 490 or 485, get out of dark zone, come back to your White House base of operation. Once you come here, we're gonna move to the third point of this video, which is gonna be recalibration. Once you have at least one piece of each your gear having around 485 to 490, you wanna come to the recalibration station. And the reason why, because we're gonna boost our gear score, right? It's very easy. You don't have to farm anymore. So come in here, right? I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know if I have enough source. Actually, I do not have enough resources, but I'll try to make it easy for you to understand. So I'll come in here, right? For example, this one is already boosted, already modified, right? But let's say I wanna modify this one. It's 485. Remember, we only trying to get a boost on the gear score in general. That way we can have a higher gear score drops in our way. So let's say I found this on the dark zone. Now I want to boost it, right? The way you can do it is come in here on this piece and then you want to recalibrate it. So when you recalibrate something, you can boost that score about 15 points. You can see it right here. Actually, I can boost this mass to go from 485 all the way to 500. You see what I mean? But the way to do that is by recalibrating attributes. You do not want to recalibrate talents, all right? For example, come on this mask and just trying to recalibrate the critical hit chance, for example. Just look for any other trash mask that you have that has a higher critical hit chance and come in here and see if you can recalibrate it to boost that score. If you had a 90 gear score piece, for example, this one I have it on 505 gear score, but before it was on 490, and that's why I said you only need about 485 to 490 gear score farm inside the data zone, because after that you don't really need much, because the gear score I believe is gonna be capped at 507 anyway, so 505 is not bad at all. After you done that, now that you wanna go and do these invaded missions, a lot of people have done this already, dude. They have done it. The thing that you want to do this last, let me show you something. When you go on the invaded mission, if you see on the left side, you have a guaranteed gear set drop. Now if you do this before you boost your gear score, that gear set drop is gonna be around 450 to 460, so that's gonna be a big waste, you know what I'm saying? It's a guaranteed gear drop and you're not getting it in the max gear score that you can. So I would recommend, if you didn't do this yet, just leave it for last. Don't do it yet. Do the steps that I told you and then come in here and do the invaded missions with the strongholds, because it's the guaranteed gear set drop. And another tip, you don't have to do it on the hard or heroic or challenge. When you do it on challenge or heroic, you get more gear and probably better chance of getting an extra one. But to be honest with you, you can do it on hard and normal and still get that gear because it's guaranteed. But it's just like I said, when you do it on challenge and heroic, you have an extra chance of having an extra one and you have more loot. That's all it is. But if you're trying to go for that gear set, just do it hard or normal. But basically that's it, guys. That's all I have for this video. I've seen a lot of people doing this mistake, even my friends. You do not want to do that invaded missions right from the bat. So just go and do what I said. If you want, I'm just trying to help you guys out. That's my tips. That's my 2 cents on this. I hope I helped you guys out. I hope you guys enjoy. If you enjoy, please hit me with a like. If you're new, you can subscribe and catch me on the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.